Welcome back. We are covering top 10 reasons your business may fail. And we are down to the number two and number one reasons. And this is my opinion. But again, I've labeled them as such. And I've covered the other top 10 in prior videos. So I'm just going to read the titles of the top 10 before we jump into number two and number one. And before we get started, if you know of somebody who's starting a business or thinking about it or has just started a business, and maybe you're not comfortable having this type of conversation with them, or they're not really willing to receive it from you, maybe you share it, and maybe I'm the guy who can help you out with that, and it's something they'll hear from me. Hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, click the alert button so you can receive the future content that comes down the line for these types of videos, and I'd love that. And we're going to jump right in. Bonus tip: I aim to bring you value. You don't have an online presence or strategy. And again, I have the link, I'll place the link in the description for you. And there's also one that comes up at the end of each video of the videos that will lead you to the playlist for all the videos that are going on here. Number 10, are you the best leader or manager for your business or what your team needs? May not be you, something you need to have some honest conversation about with some trusted people or family that will tell you the truth. Especially if there's a lot of direct reports that are working for you and there's a lot of high turnover, it may not even be a pay issue, right? Maybe they're leaving because the environment's not good. You need to have that honest conversation if you want your business to survive, or you need to make those changes. Number 9, your business isn't focused or narrow enough. You can't be all things to all people. Number 8, your sales and marketing are weak or non-existent. Number 7, you don't have a solid business plan, or you're not following it, or maybe you haven't updated it. It's something that should be a living document that you update quarterly or twice a year, or at least yearly, to make the adjustments that you need to your business plan and pro forma. Bonus tip number 2, how good is your customer service and experience? Nordstrom's versus McDonald's, we all know the difference there. They are not the same. And where does your business fall in line there, right? That's something you need to focus on. Number 6, are you charging too much? Are you not getting enough customers because of your price point for your product or service? Are you not charging enough? That's another reason. People don't value you if you charge too little. They won't respect your product or service, and it won't help your brand name if you charge too little for things. So, something to think about. Number 4, you don't have enough competitive intelligence, or you're not using it. You have to know what your competitors are doing. It's a global marketplace these days. So if you don't know, or if you're not aware, then you're putting yourself in harm's way, and you may not be maximizing your business to its fullest extent. Number 3, your staff and your team aren't quality. It's not their baby. And it's one of the hardest things to do, is to find people to work for and in your business with you. And they're never going to appreciate it or love it like you do. But you got to have quality people there. They're the lifeblood of your business, along with your customers. And number 2, this crosses pretty much all videos that I'll be doing here, but you got to have enough capital and revenue. If you're just starting out, you got to have enough capital and infusion of cash to get you over the hump until you start generating the revenue. And again, these other items in terms of sales, price point that we talked about, that's what's going to help your business long term, right? If you have enough revenue, and then to basically get things going, that will help you long term in terms of solving some of these other issues, right? You can hire the people that in the areas that you may be weak in, right? So getting revenue up and going, hiring salespeople if you don't have the desire or the ability to do sales, and then having enough capital to survive the downtimes. We all know what type of situation we're currently in. I'm not going to mention it, but it's something that a lot of small businesses are really struggling with when you have these black swan events. And then number 1, you don't have a great or unique product or service. Listen, that's going to be the biggest thing that sets you apart, is if you have a great product or unique product or service. If you're jumping into a market because you can do something, but the competition is so heavy, chances are that your margins aren't going to be that great or that high, and it's just going to be, you're going to be fighting the whole way. You need to figure out a way to differentiate yourself in terms of the service or product that you're offering, so that it puts you at a competitive advantage. And then you need to maximize that and expand on that in terms of that niche, right? And we talked about, your business isn't focused or narrow enough. This is one of those things that's a little bit different in terms of you not only have to be narrow enough, but it has to be unique and great, right? And if you are doing that, that's going to, number 1, is going to impact number 2 in terms of your revenue, and is also, which means that you're going to have revenue to hire those salespeople or additional salespeople. being top of your game in terms of what it is that you're offering is the best thing you can do. And if you're not too far into your business and you can, readjust and think about that, or if you are and you're, trying to keep the lights on, that's one of the first things that you need to focus on as well, is in terms of what it is you're offering, and something for you to think about. Hire a consultant, talk to family and friends who have business knowledge and know what it is that they like or don't like. You got to listen to them. Don't be defensive about it. But if you're struggling, or you're concerned about what it's going to take to make your business succeed, here's some things that will help you. And again, I want to encourage you to consider them. If you know of somebody, again, that is thinking about starting a business, share this with them. The next series that we're going to cover is top 10 ways to increase sales. So I think this is the lifeblood of every business, and it's something that you need to consider. And again, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, click the alert button, and share this video with anybody who may benefit from hearing it and the series.